strike, baby. This strike, 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 this strike,
It's probably gonna get covered up by the music. I was trying to save it.
Oh, there's music on right now?
Well,
No.
it's the intro shit.
Have you never listened to one of our episodes, bro?
Not without.
He just fast forwards to the part where he's on.
Yeah, I just watched the video.
At least subscribe and like it.
Not the.
Oh shit! I forgot to do that.
Yeah, you got to subscribe and like, guys.
Well, I subscribed. I just didn't like.
Damn, man.
No,
That's why we don't like you.
I don't want anyone to know I'm on this podcast.
Damn, that is why. Is it because you came
secret.
out last time? Is it because you came not like you're gay, but like just the tendencies that you have?
Is it weird that I was on top of the mountains in Portland and I was wishing Steve Bernella was?
Oh yeah, where'd you meet Portland? Is he a cool guy?
Huh?
What?
Portland. That's his name.
On top of the mountains with that guy. Huh?
What?
So yeah, welcome to the Fist Drive podcast. We're at a weird time. We're past our 1 year anniversary, or coming up on our 1 year.
Coming up on our 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 year would be exactly 52, but we've skipped a few episodes here and there and picked up a couple extra ones on some weigh-ins and stuff. So
yeah, but a calendar year.
We're
reaching a calendar year.
Yes.
So happy
This is
motherfucking
correct.
birthday to the Fist Stripe. This is episode 49. So next.
yeah. So
Next
last week I got a notification of like the memories that you get on Facebook, and it was our sound check.
Yeah, over at
Saloon Door. Because you posted like you were real excited about the sound check.
Massive boner.
We should fucking like listen to that sound check again. And
Well, we have.
I have
some
not.
of us have.
I have not.
Yeah.
Because it's not released, so you have access to it, but I don't.
I have it. Yeah, Zach has it.
I don't
Did
fucking
anyone
talk
say
to this guy.
Uno, dos?
My bad. Yeah.
We're not on talking.
We're not on talking terms.
Oh.
Sign language. That's all it is.
That's really what we're trying to work on, actually.
That's good. That's
Stay
good.
diligent with our sign language. I'm going through and liking all the old episodes, and I'm cracking up at all the fucking titles, man. When did we start titling shit? 20-something? Because for a while
so.
it was.
I think so.
For a while it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Well, we got advice from somebody, but I think that's more for informational podcasts. But
Yeah.
it's still fun.
I like ours. I like
Like
ours.
the fighter and the kid stopped doing titles. Have you noticed
Yeah,
that?
I
they
noticed that.
just do numbers. Yeah.
Paranormal, Black Beltivity.
That was a good one. That was a good picture too.
Yeah, but it's hard to name. It's hard to name stuff. Like clever names.
Clean out your schmegmo.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh,
that.
my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of these are
So
great.
this is our year anniversary flashback episode. Apparently,
yeah, so this is like our 90s sitcom.
it's our clip show.
Yeah, it's our
I
90s
feel like-
sitcom clip show.
Releasing, I'm like, what the fuck's the title? And
It's good.
Jerry Ryan versus Ryan Blurbin.
Remember Rye Blurbin?
That was a good one.
Rye Blurbin.
That was a good episode.
That dude was legit.
It's good, man.
He knows a lot.
He's got
I
a
went.
good,
I went to the seminar.
yeah, he's got a
He
good.
knows a lot.
I
He's got a good
learned.
leg game.
I learned.
Yeah.
That guy, Rye.
That's good. I guess let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors.
Is Eureka Heights one of our sponsors yet?
Man, really, dude, why don't you try to secure that? We drink enough mini boss here. But no, shout out to Saloon Door, man. Always tasty beers, man. Keeping us well hydrated and sometimes dehydrated if we get a little too much in us. But what's up, Berto? Anything big
I'm
coming
just
up there?
so excited for the vanilla cream, the Imperial vanilla cream.
That's right. Yeah,
So
we
the-
talked about that last time. That was a good.
So the
one.
way Jason, one of the owners, pitched it to me was, you want to try this beer I got? Like, you're at the bar, dude. And like, yeah, I do.
You're like, nah, I don't. I'm here for
He's
the
like,
milk.
He's like, I gotta hook it up in the back. He was like, it's that cream ale, but it's got some balls in it.
Bro, that
I was just like,
that is the worst thing you want to hear somebody
And I was
offer
like,
you.
what do you mean? I was like, how does it have balls?
Did
Like,
you
is there-
dip your balls in it?
Yeah, did you
before
dip your
made it?
balls in it? Or like, is it just like in
Well, no,
two
that's what-
round containers?
That's what makes it imperial. Because originally they just had
tapioca?
cream,
Yeah.
and now it's imperial.
No,
Right.
I kind of got that he meant it was the Imperial because it had some cojones.
Yeah, he didn't say testicles.
He said balls.
Yeah.
So it could have been tennis balls.
It could have been
Could have been
testicles, though.
ping pong balls.
He may have fucking dipped his balls in your mashed
That would have been impressive.
potatoes. Yeah.
That would have been impressive.
Tell him next time. I mean, he might.
It should just be called with the balls.
Yeah. Cream
Cream with the
balls.
balls.
Cream with the balls.
Cream with the balls.
Ball cream.
Ball cream.
Ball cream. We'll pitch these next time.
Yeah.
And you thought it was hard coming up with podcasts.
Yeah, podcast names are fun. Beer names are,
Yeah.
are equally as fun, I believe.
Still putting them on the table. Don't pass it up. Anyway, they just had their first event in the Texas Room, which is their expansion.
What?
Yeah, I thought I saw something about that. They just had their hosted their first big event. Also, they were on ABC 13 News doing a beer pairing with Girl Scout cookies, I believe it was.
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
that.
which was actually pretty dope,
they had
yeah.
like a full flight, and it was like a flight each. So for those that aren't aware, a flight is just when they give you like 4-ounce pours of a bunch of different beers. You can select like
It's a
5
sample
or 10.
section, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And so each one of the samples, they do 5 samples at Saloon, had a different cookie attached to it. So they had like the Thin Mint. I know I saw that one that's
They had
like
the
the
s'mores.
Hawaiian. They had the s'mores.
one.
They had the one that's like, it's got like coconut on it.
It's called a Caramel Delight.
But it used to be called
a Samoan.
Samoan.
Which apparently got offensive, which I don't understand because if I was
Why?
Samoan
Why
and
is
somebody
it-
picked
Yeah,
the
it's like-
fucking...
I think still in the north is still small.
Is it?
Like, have you seen
That's the
There's-
best Girl Scout cookie. I would be
there's 2
pleased.
different Girl Scout cookie factories.
Oh.
And so that's why there's different names.
Is this like left and right Twix?
Well, it's just like one region of the country, one distribution serves one region of the country, and
Yeah.
another distribution serves the rest. So one of them has Samoans, the other has Caramel Delights.
That's pretty good. That's a good start right there.
Like, have you seen Moana?
Yeah, I actually watched it today.
Those guys look like they can eat, man.
Well, yeah. Have you seen The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does eat.
Have you seen Rachel?
His name is Maui.
Ostovich?
What?
Rachel Ostovich.
No, that sounds made up.
Man, why you calling her name, bro?
She's fucking fine.
Oh yeah.
And she's from Hawaii.
You follow her? You follow her?
Is this one of your,
Instagram?
is this
Yeah,
one of
you
your
do.
Instagram?
I don't follow her.
She was on The Ultimate Fighter.
I don't.
Oh
follow
yeah,
her.
yeah. Oh okay,
She
yeah,
is
yeah. I know who you're talking
fine. Like she's a dime. Like you know how you see a
Dime
girl
piece, man.
and she does something and that's what makes her hot. You
Yeah.
know, kind of like Ronda Rousey. People thought she was hot.
Yeah.
She's a fighter. She's not that pretty, to be honest. Like she's not.
about. No, Ronda Rousey's pretty because like you put her around ugly people.
Yeah, but look,
cheerleader
look,
effect.
Look at this girl.
Yeah.
Look at this girl. This girl thick. She my type of thick too.
What does that even mean, Isai?
That means he's getting a boner on the podcast, and it's awkward for all of
Look,
us.
you know what? I don't like Steve Vanilla anymore. I like.
Shit.
I want to play with girls.
Dude, Zach, I don't know if we should drill holes in this fucking table after tonight, man. I know we want to feed some mic wires, but
This girl fine.
damn, bro. Does she? Do you think
And
she
she's
does?
a fighter.
You think she ever done a squat or like 2, maybe 2 squats?
That's natural.
That's natural.
Natural.
Yeah, natural squats.
But yeah, she fine. So if anyone has a number, send. Look at this.
Dude, slide into the DM.
Why are you so excited?
Dude, he's trying to cut weight. He's
know.
He's trying to keep his essence inside of him until fight day. Yeah.
The essence.
He's like, I got to keep my liquid power. My cream balls, right?
I can't,
Cream balls.
man. People really think that's a like legit
thing?
training thing.
I don't know.
Like the whole.
Well, I've
like to
heard.
not
I've
have
actually
sex.
read. I've actually read
the
about.
opposite is good, isn't it? I thought it was good to like have sex while you're training hard.
Okay, this is what I've heard. I've heard it's good
heard
to
too.
have a lot of sex, but also not bust. Does that make sense?
Oh fuck no! What are you talking about?
Testosterone buildup.
I've heard that. I've heard there's like a.
That's like going to a comedy show and not wanting to laugh.
Yeah.
Like go watch Oliver if
Yeah.
that's what you
Well,
want to
man,
do.
you can do
I will
stuff without
definitely not make
busting.
you bust.
Anyways,
You will
there's
not
also
bust.
they also
I mean, a little
created
bit.
a
Like
mathematical
pre-bust.
algorithm or something like that.
Who did? Pornhub?
For no, it's like how many days you should go without busting a nut kind of thing. Like it's like I don't even
Before
know
it
the
gets
math.
like a medical issue?
So doesn't whenever you bust a nut, doesn't your test go up
while you're doing it.
while you're doing it?
Yeah, but it goes
Okay.
back down.
And then it
Because I read
dips.
there was a study where they had a dude. I don't know how they did this, but they had somebody like I guess messing around with the
Ready
dude
to
while he's
to
lifting
bust.
weight, and they would try to see the difference, and it really didn't.
It really didn't make any.
No, not really. Yeah.
One thing I've heard is that frequent ejaculation helps keep your prostate safe.
Well, that's true. That's medically true.
That's medically true.
Yeah.
So guys, jack off as much as you need to.
Jack off and finger blast your beehole. Give that prostate a massage. And keep yourself healthy, all right? We want all of our male listeners out there to listen for a long time.
Isn't the prostate like inside your?
Yeah, it's in
booty
your
hole?
beat. That's why I said
So you
finger
tell
blast your
people-
beehole, bro.
You tell people to stick their fingers in their butt.
Hey, I didn't
Just
give that
saying, bro.
advice. That was dear professor over
Get
here.
to know yourself, all right? It's
your own
2020.
finger.
Yeah, right. It's not gay. Yeah, it's some dude's knuckles like very in deep, but like it's your knuckles. So just don't think about it. Or think
Zach
about
is
it.
like, it's your own hand, man.
Jerk off
Zach's,
with my hand.
Zach's the healthiest one here. Why you think?
oh my God. Zach's prostate the size of a penny.
See, what he didn't tell you is like part of the carnivore diet is like mandatory finger blasting. So that's good. So on to our next sponsor. For hymns. Third Coast Grappling.
Erectile dysfunction.
No, Third Coast Grappling is definitely not for erectile dysfunction.
I mean, you don't know. You didn't see me when I'm watching the shows, man.
I do get excited watching the events. They're amazing events. Speaking of amazing events, March 14th, Warehouse Live, 3CG4.
Got tickets. I got them tickets.
Hey,
Finally in.
No.
$40.
Get them from your fighters.
Get them from me.
Man, you know what?
All
makes
y'all get them from me.
You know what? Okay,
All two of you.
All two of you listening, get them from me.
I feel bad for saying this, but it kind of makes me mad. Like, so I turn in all my tickets for a fight, right? I'm like, hey guys, I have tickets to this time. I turn them in, right? Of course, people try to buy them from the last minute. That's annoying, but no, I'm not talking about that.
They're like, hey, dude, I know you're
So-
doing your walkout song. You got tickets?
So I'm out, and then I see people at the fight that I guess bought tickets
Yeah.
that day. And man, my little brother went to my fight. He bought a table. Last minute, like there. So you don't get any credit or any.
Your brother?
Like, my little brother. Yeah. Or
So-
actually, that happened last fight too. Somebody else
God
bought
damn.
a table.
Does
Yeah.
your brother train?
He does not.
No.
You should give him a free private.
No.
You should be like, hey.
His brother fucking shoot him.
Oh.
But
Thug life?
No. Thug life. He thug life.
Damn. Yeah, don't fuck with that then.
But support your fighters.
Support your local fighters.
And you know what? Support your brother. Shout out to Isai's brother.
Support your brother.
Support your fighters. Support your brothers. Yeah, March 14th, 3CG4. Great card coming up. You're on it. You're fighting against
Gray,
Mr.
the bully Maynard.
Gray, the Bully Maynard.
Man.
So
Man, which is really funny because like I was a really big Frankie Edgar fan. We have a little bit of a connection to Frankie. Like
Right.
I don't know him personally, but our instructor, Professor
Remember that
has
one time?
and he did
you keep spamming him in his inbox,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
all
he-
the time.
Yeah, he like they apparently are boys and like they know each other, and I think Frankie worked with Professor for his
He did a
most
couple of
recent
camps
most recent
That's
MMA
why
fight.
he was supposed to come here. Remember that time we set up like a huge
Spar
MMA
session.
training.
yeah, he was like, guys, he's gonna be here, and then
He was at Homelos in Northridge. So he did his press conference and then took
he
off
did his
to
press
California.
conference here and fucking bolted. Oh man, that was the one time I was like, motherfucker, Frankie, come on, man.
Damn, Frankie. Shout out to Frankie Edgar, man.
Yeah, if you ever want to come beat us up, it's now Tuesday nights.
Yeah, you missed the opportunity to meet Professor Berto. So maybe next time we
You
can
may
make
never
that up
get the
to you.
chance again.
That is true. That is true.
But that Frankie and Gray trilogy was great, and
Awesome. Amazing.
I watched all of it. It was fantastic, and then to be able to share the stage with an extremely accomplished athlete, I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
A lot. Very excited about
We're
it.
also looking forward to
I
it.
haven't been this pumped for a fight in a while.
That's good, man.
It's exciting.
Been training hard.
Yeah,
You're supposed to say no. You're supposed to be like,
but the thing is, we have the Houston Open as well, right? So like, I haven't been doing like no gi specific
Right.
training, and like I've just been training. If it's a no gi class, it's no gi. If I do gi class, gi, whatever. I mean, it's all jujitsu. It's all jits.
It's jits. It's
all
legit.
legit-su.
Don't ever come on the podcast again.
Speaking of trilogies, do you hear Wilder wants his rematch?
He wants the immediate rematch.
wants the
Yeah.
rematch.
So
He's ready.
50 days just to like.
Yeah,
say
he wants the
what they
rematch.
want.
Yep.
because there's a clause, right?
Yeah.
There's a clause in the
The
contract
immediate
that
rematch.
the only way there would be an immediate rematch is if the loser demanded it.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't have demanded if they lost that fight, though? You know,
I wouldn't.
It's
but
just
think
the
about it.
way he
It's too-
lost.
you're
Yeah,
getting
it's
paid-
too
you're getting
soon.
paid.
Did you guys watch the
You'll get
fight?
paid again.
Did you watch the
Like-
fight?
No, I caught some.
Did you watch it? He got
some of
worked.
it.
He got
No,
worked.
he did
yeah.
get
He got
worked. Yeah.
worked.
Tuned up big time.
He not only did he get worked. Yes, Tyson Fury is a better boxer, but the way he attacked, he came at him like with different looks, like different. I don't know everything.
He was also using his weight. He was
Yeah, he was
heavy
boxing
on
for
him.
real. He was being tricky, and then on the other hand,
so some front headlocks in there.
oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, he tied him up really good.
and
he was
then
tying him up.
Deontay, he was just throwing. Literally, this is all he's throwing:
Jab, jab, straight.
double jab, jab to the body, slip his head to the outside, a 1-2, and the jab.
You notice Tyson
jab,
Fury-
over the top.
Tyson
Jab,
Fury
bop.
wasn't moving his head as much as he was last time.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, but he was coming in forward a lot.
Well,
and
so my theory is like Deontay Wilder throws like almost like a crow hop,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if Tyson stays close,
Oh no, yeah,
he can't get that punch off.
No, the power is
So
not the same.
He was just inside the entire time.
yeah.
He wouldn't give him any space.
Nope, no space. But also Deontay looked kind of weird. I don't know. His vibe.
They said this was the biggest he ever fought, right? He was 230.
But
How about him
his
looking
vibe
like
was off.
Gay Shredder coming out? Of the
Oh yeah.
That was
Gay Shredder.
But he
That was
always does.
nice.
He
That was
did that
funny.
last time. He came out all white with the same thing, but all white.
Yeah.
So that's,
I love that. What do you call it? Tyson Fury came out in a throne. They carried him out in a throne,
a bunch of
and
skeezers were carrying him.
we were talking about this. I don't think it was me and you, but I was talking about this with somebody about how gypsy is considered a derogatory term nowadays,
He's the Gypsy
right?
King.
Yeah, he comes out fucking gypsy king, motherfuckers.
Because
Because
they say that's that one title. That's one person can be called the Gypsy King out of all the gypsies, travelers. And his grandfather was the Gypsy King. And his uncle was Gypsy King, and now he's Gypsy King.
he comes from a line of
the
boxers
It's
also.
the best boxer in all the travelers. And
What's the other name that they go by besides gypsy?
travelers?
No, it's like it starts with a P or something.
Pikey.
Oh, Pikey.
Pikey. There
I think
you go.
that's the derogatory.
Is that the well?
Say it again.
Isn't it in Snatch?
Yeah.
Snatch.
Yeah.
Periwinkle Blue.
I like headbands.
Hey, but you know what he cited? Actually, he did look off. If you look, he cited his costume or whatever as making his legs weak.
Really?
No
That's what he
way.
said.
Come
Yeah,
the
look,
fuck
Google it,
on.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a
Yeah.
new fabric.
That's what they
I'm
say.
not
That's
used
what the
to it.
media say. You never know with the media. They take everything out of proportion. But that's what it said. Like on
Bro,
on
you're
everywhere.
you are a fighter.
The
like, your
outfit that
fabric should not affect you.
The outfit that I picked was too heavy.
Yeah, so it made his
wore
legs
out
weak.
my
Yep,
legs,
that's-
and now I couldn't fight.
That's what he
Are
said.
you?
Oh, that's what they
fucking
said. He
kidding
said.
me?
I didn't read the whole article. But
I
a
hope
bunch of
that's
articles
not
said
him.
that.
That's when you bedazzle like past your good.
Yeah, like
you over
how
bedazzle.
heavy
Yeah.
are your bedazzles?
Yeah, take some of those gemstones off, bro.
Hey, you know what other fight was good too? Felder and Hooker was a
Oh,
badass
dude,
fight.
I didn't see any of that.
It
I just
was-
saw the interview afterwards where he was like,
Oh, he was
man, I
trying-
think
he
he was
said
like,
that's it.
he was like trying to not cry, and he was like,
Yeah.
every time I leave home, my 4-year-old, is really, you know,
yeah.
like you could tell it was heavy on his heart,
But
man.
man, he fought his ass off. You could have gave it to him.
Yeah.
It was that. I think maybe he won. I don't know. I got to watch it again.
Who's that?
Paul Felder and Dan
and,
Hooker.
yeah.
Number 6 and number 6 and 7.
Oh wait! Before we leave boxing, how boring were those fucking fights?
Oh, I didn't watch any of those.
The undercards.
No.
Yeah, so boring.
No, I didn't watch. I was in Portland. I couldn't find a bar to watch the fight. So then I was looking for bars, or I was like, man, fuck it, I'm not gonna watch the fight. Let me go party. And then I couldn't even find any bars like that. It was just, I guess it's that much of a hipster type of place that I can't find like bars that, like with music and like.
You looked way out of place, bro. Like,
Anyways,
they're like, we don't
so then
trust him. He's too tan.
I was like, man, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going home. Like I tried. I'm gonna go back to the Airbnb. I'm on my way out, and I see these 3 dudes huddled up on the table watching the fight on their phone. So I was like, yo, y'all mind if I sit with y'all? So I watched the fight. on the
brothers,
Let me grab a shoulder.
You got $20?
let me hotspot.
Bro, they
with
were
your
like, yeah,
ass.
we should start charging. Because then some other older guy, he was from LA, but he had a Boston. He's from Boston, but he lives in LA. He was visiting Portland as well.
And he started.
And he was like, hey guys, can I watch the fight with y'all? I'll buy a picture. So he bought a picture.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I ended up hanging out with the guys the rest of the
Is that who you went to the strip club with?
It got crazy.
He's like, I didn't do anything but stuff.
Did you have Wilder win in the second round?
I had him skunked, man.
So did I.
I had him skunked.
My buddy that was watching it with me, he had Wilder win in the second round.
I saw it twice and I had him skunked.
That's
So,
what I had.
yeah,
too.
yeah. So,
There was 2 10-8s, but one was a 9-8 because he got the point deducted.
yeah.
It was a
Why did you get a
9-8.
point deducted?
What's up?
Why did you get a point deducted?
In the 6th round.
Was it?
In the round where he knocked him down, the second time he knocked him down. Because that was an 10-8 round.
Yeah.
that
He knocked him down the third, the sixth, and then they finished the seventh. Yeah. Yeah, that first drop, you're like,
Too soon,
no
Too
way.
soon.
In the third round, you're
Yeah.
like, but it was
Pop
just,
back up.
it was just the fact that he dropped him, and you're just like, whoa. And
I
then,
thought Deontay got up too fast. Like, you're going to be like a little unstable.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
like, catch your bearings.
yeah, he's like, nah, I'm good. And then the sixth, he got him again with that body shot.
That's the one.
body
Is that the picture where his lips are all?
I think he
like,
broke. Did he
know.
bust his ear canal?
Yeah, his eardrum. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it was
Yeah.
bleeding out of his ear.
Yep, for
Yeah,
sure.
almost the entire fight.
So at first, because I was watching on the little screen, I thought it was a early stoppage. That's what I thought. I was like, no, the referee stopped it. Why did I was kind of mad. I was kind of upset.
You know,
But then I heard the corner through it, and then I was like, even if the referee did stop it, I'm like, man, it was time.
They did the right thing.
He was not.
doing anything.
It was not looking like it was going in. Like I said, he looked off. He looked
Yeah.
out of it. It was just Fury was just putting it on him.
Yeah. It was at that point where the tables weren't going to turn.
Yeah,
they
they
count
weren't
that
gonna-
a TKO if
It's a
the
TKO. Yeah, TKO. Yeah, but it was still a good fight.
I think it's funny that they can have fights where it's not allowed for you to throw in the towel.
Well, I think isn't that what they said? It says only the referee can stop the fight. Isn't that what it said?
I don't know.
I believe that's what they said before the fight.
Well, the ref is gonna like shoot. If they see the corner throwing the towel,
Yeah,
the ref's gonna
the referee.
I've
yeah.
seen a video where the ref grabbed the towel and threw it back out. Yeah, because it's up to him.
Well, that ref gets paid by the round too.
No, I've seen that footage of like a ref like grabs the towel.
How much did you know it was like plus 2,500 for their draw? I was like, man, this could
No.
definitely
Dude, that's
go to a
crazy,
draw to make a big payday for the third one.
and was it was Wilder the favorite or was the Fury the favorite? Vegas.
That's a good question.
Everybody was.
I heard a bunch of people hyping up
the-
Wilder the whole way
Vegas
through.
odds.
But I heard them hyping him up, so I'm pretty sure somebody wants some money there. Because and on top of that, he knocked him out. Who thought he was gonna knock him out?
TKO, yeah.
Who thought he was gonna win by
Wilder v TKO plus 125.
plus 125?
Yeah.
Oh, so Wilder wasn't the favorite.
Wilder via decision plus
Fury
900.
v plus 400.
And what about Fury by TKO? By KO?
Fury by KO via KO TKO plus 450.
Plus 450? Oh,
Yeah.
somebody won a pretty penny.
Yeah. That's some shit right there.
Because negative means the favorite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, look at that. Everything's well, I guess that's just method of victory overall odds. But everything was running a plus on that one.
Go the distance.
No.
I would have thought it would have gone the distance.
Yeah, well, if Fury won, yeah. A lot of people were like, yeah, Fury's going to outwork him for 12 rounds. So I heard that, or I heard Wilder's going to land that right hand and
Knock him out.
knock him out.
That was everybody's safe bet.
Yeah.
Was like Fury by decision or Tyson.
But now, who's next?
Wilder by
Joshua? If Joshua?
Oh, dude.
You think Joshua can
Joshua-
handle Fury?
no
He's
way.
not gonna take it.
No way.
He
But
won't
no
take
way.
that.
Fury's too big.
No
And
way.
Joshua's trying to lose weight now. Lose muscle because
Because he's trying to run from fucking Tyson Fury.
No way.
Fear.
Dude, Anthony Joshua
But it's
does not have anything to beat Tyson Fury right now.
No.
No way. I don't see it happening. Those shoes on the right are pretty nice, though.
Plus
COVID.
2,000 for a draw. That wouldn't
Plus
have been a bad
2,000.
bet.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Imagine another draw.
Plus 10,000 for Fury in round 12. 10,000. Oh, Jesus. You're like, man, I'll put 50 cents
After
on
what
it.
happened in the last one, that's not crazy.
That's not crazy. That's why it's like, shit, man.
Yeah, I heard people were like, he's either going to win by decision or.
Dude, a 10,000 in a Fury round one,
Dude, that's the
too.
thing is, I didn't hear a single person call it correctly.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what the fuck.
But you didn't expect him to win by, like, work him out the way he did. Like he came at
Nobody
him,
saw
at
it
him.
being like a one-sided affair.
No.
Where that's exactly what it was.
But I think, like you said, man, Deontay didn't look like...
He looked off. He looked
Yeah.
off. But like I
He
said,
didn't look like he was ready.
he was just throwing like 3 different looks at him the whole time. Just 3 different looks. Jab, slip of the head to the outside, double jab, and then like a 1-2, or that's it.
There you go.
Just trying to land that bomb.
Man, but those guys I ended up hanging out with over there ended up being a little rowdy. I didn't know they were rowdy. They're like, imagine they're like nerdy looking Hispanic dudes. And then also some older white dude. Like, we're just such a misfit group.
Well, he's the one that talks to the police. When shit goes down, they're like, officer, it's okay. They're with me.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
I'm telling you, always keep a white dude around.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
And
Get the fuck out of here.
so
I did know I couldn't do that.
So this old dude, he's like retired and he just wants to go to a strip club. So apparently Portland has a lot of strip clubs. I didn't know this, but they have
free range, cage free.
The most strip clubs per capita.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
Because they have a booming economy.
It's a trivia question.
so he's trying to go to a strip club, and the boys I was with, I told them, I was like, yeah, I'm from out of town. I don't know. You know, they're like, oh, we'll take you out. So we went to another bar with the older man. Of course. He came with us.
You gotta keep your pimp with
So
you.
we're hanging out, and then this dude is like talking to all these girls and getting all their numbers.
The old guy?
No, one of the guys I was with.
The brown guys.
I'm like, damn, dude, this dude's a player. What's up? Let me listen in onto what he's
Like, let me hang out with this dude.
I was like, what's he telling
his
these
rap?
girls?
What's
Right?
this
Yeah. I was like,
What's
what's
your
up?
rap?
Was this that guy Portland you met?
What's up? Man, this dude, and he was telling me, he's like, man, I'm getting all these girls' numbers. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. So I listened to him. He's like, hey, I'm a financial advisor. And this dude was networking, telling me he was pulling hoes. Yes. Like, and he was all excited about it. Man. Anyways.
They think the girls think he's
He a scam artist.
He's like,
Girl thinks he's
damn.
rich now.
Yeah.
So the white dude, he really wants to go to a strip club. So he just leaves. So it's just me and these three other dudes. One of them keeps buying me drinks the whole time. Like he bought me a beer. What it is he was really drunk.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, hey man, you're cool, man. You're from Houston. We'll take you out. He bought me another beer, right? 2 seconds later, he buys me another. I have like 4 full beers in front of me. I was like, yo,
He
dude.
just kept forgetting.
He just kept buying drinks.
Did they try to fight you over there?
This is where I'm going to.
Oh, shit.
So he just kept buying me beers. I was like, dude, stop buying me drinks. Like, I can't drink all of these beers.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that dude disappears. So I'm with these other two, and I told him, I was like, yo, where's your boy? Like, we lost your friend. Like, yo. And they're like, oh, he's probably in the bathroom. I'm like, all right. So we started talking to the first 2 Hispanic girls that I see the whole weekend there. I start talking to them. And then the door lady, there's a door lady, not a door guy. The door lady comes out. She's like, I'm sorry, sir. She's older. I can't let your friend in. He's really wasted. And I look, and the dude's outside, like they're not letting him in the bar. So I tell all his friends. Yeah. So I tell all his friends. So we go outside and we go to another bar, and then the dude falls on the floor. Boom, boom, and just falls.
Oh shit.
And this random
That's
dude.
not good.
This random dude said, hey, y'all gotta get y'all's boy or something like that. Y'all need to take care of him.
Dude, stumbling.
And then this is what I hear. So I walk past the dude that said that, and I hear
Oh
that.
shit.
The dude that fell smacked that random dude.
Oh,
just
shit.
straight up slapped him for no reason. And he's like, what's up?
The dude that was like, hey, come get your boy.
The dude was like, the dude was like, take care of your friend. Yeah, he wasn't being like,
Oh,
a
fucking
smart
Stumble
ass.
Johnson
Or,
fucking slapped
yeah.
the concerned guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was just like, hey.
And the dude was like shocked. He's like shook it. He's like, I even yelled at the dude. I was like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Why are you slapping people? I'm fucking slapping people.
Yeah.
You know, and then we apologized to the dude.
Yeah.
And then we just kept on
Kept on keeping on.
keeping on.
That shit doesn't happen in Houston, bro. Like, if
no,
you
man.
slap
No,
somebody, you're
it's
going to get
on.
choke slammed.
It's on.
dude.
on.
Yeah.
So then one of the other guys, the dude who seemed the chillest, he starts talking to a girl, and then the financial advisor and then the stumbly
Financial
they
advisor.
take off on their own. So now I'm with this dude and
Tripster and money bags.
and he's like, where'd my friends go? I was like, I don't know. I think they went to the strip club. So he's like, all right, let's go to the strip club. It's called Sassy's.
yeah.
Sassies.
We get into
Sounds about right.
So we get into Sassy's, and
Strip
like
club.
the door hits this dude on the way in. So it's like a heavy door. So he's like stumbling inside. The door guy's like, hey man, I can't let you in. Like right away.
Damn.
Not to
dude.
me, but to the other dude.
Yeah.
So then I go in and I'm like, how much to get in? He's like, oh, it's only $2. Oh, cool. He's like, but I can't let your friend in. I was like,
I don't care.
You're like, I don't know him.
I was like, no. I was like, all right, I'll just find his friends and then I'll call it a night. So I was like, yeah, man, I'll just pay the $2 so I can find some friends. He's like, all right, cool. But he can't come in. He can wait for you out there. So I go in, I look around. They're not in there. So finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ditch this cat.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, I'm just going to hang out here, get a drink, chill, and then I'll go home. Like
Yeah.
as like I'm just gonna ditch him.
Yeah.
So the weird thing about these strip clubs, it's not like I'm not a strip club guy. I don't like strip clubs. Blah.
Strip
But
clubs.
it's like a bar.
Strip clubs.
Publix.
Strip clubs.
It's like imagine it's just the ones over there. It's they're very low key, as in it's just like a bar. You can hang out. There's people just hanging
It's
out.
like a dark
chilling.
bar.
It's like a dark bar with naked girls on poles and stuff. But it's not like real sleazy. Where like, hey, do you want to lap dance? You want to lap? It's just
Hey,
girls.
do you
It's
want
just-
to do coke off my nipples? You're
Yeah.
like, no, absolutely
It's not like that.
no. Yeah.
So I was like,
H.
the music's nice. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna chill here. Next thing I know, the dude who I ditched, there's an entrance door and an exit door.
He came in through the exit.
He came in through the exit.
Oh,
Boom.
shit.
The door guys immediately, or bouncers are in there. Hey man, you need to get the fuck out. You know, like this is the exit. This dude looked like a bald older white dude, beard. He looked like he was a Hell's Angel or something because
Yeah.
he was tatted, like sleeved up, face tatted, bald head tatted, you know, and he's like, hey man, you need to get the fuck out of here, you know, go through the front, whatever. Finally, I was like, hey man, come on, let's just go, let's just leave, because I saw him struggling. So I went outside, and then this dude who seemed the chillest of them all is trying to fight one of the dork. I'm like, dude, you guys are the dorkiest looking Hispanic kids in Portland.
He's like,
And
yeah.
you guys are trying to.
He's like, but we're the 3 Hispanic kids in Portland, so we gotta go strong.
So we gotta
dude.
be hard, yo.
It's MS3 because
We gotta
there's
be
3 of
hard.
us. Yeah, we had there's like 10 more. We can be 13, but like there's
fuck.
only 3.
So
No,
finally,
it's good.
I just Ubered home. I was like, hey man, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm leaving.
Damn, dude.
It was crazy.
Damn.
though.
So you went to a strip club with some dudes and then bailed out on them.
Pretty much.
Nice.
That's typical Portland, man. Free range strip club, man. You're good to go.
But apparently, there's like a lot of them out there. That's what he said.
Yeah.
They started name dropping like
Yeah,
strip club.
you can get coffee and titties pretty regularly in
Yeah,
fucking Portland.
I
Probably
did-
at the same place. I think Starbucks actually has strippers there.
Oh,
If it's dark enough.
Probably, yeah.
I went to Voodoo Donuts out there.
Oh yeah, overrated. Or did you like it?
It's good,
It's pretty
good.
legit. Isn't it?
And I'm not talking about. So they have all these like crazy type of donuts, right? They have all these like M&Ms on it, Oreos, and all
but
this crazy.
If you want to know how good a donut is, eat the glazed one. See how it is.
So no, so exactly. So I would eat it from the bottom first to taste. That donut was legit. Like
Legit.
the
Well, and then they
donut
have
itself
the-
was good.
They have the cake donuts and then
Yeah.
they have the yeast donuts.
Yeah.
So if you like yeast donuts, you can get
Bro, it was good. I
Cake
recommend it.
donut?
yeah,
So like if
old fashioned cake style.
like
Oh, the one that's like all crumbly and stuff?
no,
Yeah.
no. Just,
No.
It's like harder on the end. You know, like the flaky kind of
Yeah,
like
soft.
Shipley's donuts
Yeah.
is a yeast donut.
Yeast
Yeah.
donut, yeah.
The ones that like they
It's I don't know. It's the way they break. I don't know how to explain it.
They're more crumbly. They're not. You don't tear.
They're like
them apart,
old fashioned
No.
kind of donut?
they're just like the donuts you'd get out of a bag. You know, the white powder donuts.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a cake.
Oh.
I'm talking about like the old fashioned cake
Inside.
styles.
Inside, yeah.
That's a cake donut. So
Yeah.
that's different than like a flake donut,
Yeah.
which is like a Krispy Kreme.
It was fucking
You're way too
delicious.
skinny to know that much about donuts, bro.
It's a carnivore diet.
Dude, it's like, I eat meat donuts. It's nothing but beef rings. Actually, we should probably. Yeah.
Before
I
the
catch my
carnivore diet,
donuts.
I knew all about donuts.
Oh shit, man!
I get those free range donuts.
Free range, cage free donuts.
Man.
He has to go catch and kill his donuts.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't eat any donut that had a name.
That's it.
So yeah, don't name your donuts around.
Man,
around
I
him.
almost died as well out there. Like I decided to
Go on a hike.
go on a hike while I was out there.
Mm.
So I googled a beautiful mountain called Tom. Google it. Google it. Is Tom Harry,
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Tom Dick and Harry Mountain. Yeah, Tom Dick and
Tom,
Harry.
Dick, and
Mountain.
Harry Mountain.
Very Dick Harry Mountain.
Who's Tom Dick and Harry? Who are they?
3 random motherfuckers. Random Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I'm assuming a few
I like
white
that.
dudes.
I like that. Zach put Tim.
Tom Dick and Harry Mountain.
No, he wants to know about Tim, Dick, and Harry.
Oh, who is this?
Ordinary people in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's cool.
What's the Hispanic equivalent to that? How do you say those names? And what's Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Jose,
in Spanish?
Carlos, and I don't know. So look,
Juan?
this is what I expected. This right there, right? The bottom one. Go right. That one. Right. One more. So
This one right here.
the one to the right of it. This is what I expected. I expected this. This is what because I was gonna go to. It's called Mirror Lake.
Yeah.
So I went out to this place. This girl's like, "Oh, you need to go out to Mirror Lake. It's so beautiful." So this is what I expected. This is what I expected. I'm like, "Oh, really? Like, yeah, the hike is not that hard. You'll feel amazing.
She's
when
like,
you
if
get
you
to
park at the lake, you don't have to hike to the lake.
So,
It's not that tough.
so I drove out there. All right, it's an hour outside the city. I start seeing flashing signs that says "Be prepared with snow tires and chains." I'm like, what?
Dan, you're like, excuse me, Uber. I need like personal snow transport.
I was driving.
Oh, you were driving. Oh, fuck
driving.
that, dude. Have you ever driven in like mountainous snow?
No.
Yeah.
So I'm like driving out there, and I'm like, all right, man. If it starts snowing, I'm U-turning and going back to the city. But luckily, there wasn't any snow on the actual roads. It was just on the side of the roads. It was all the snow. I guess it was old snow. Like when I got really, really close to the hike. So then I pull over to where the hike starts. It's literally all white, like snow everywhere. I was like, what the fuck? This is not what Google said.
It's like bullshit. I wore shorts for this.
I was wearing just regular running shoes.
Yeah.
So I fucked up. I got out the car. I start going to the entrance of the hike, and everybody has snowshoes and little like those little sticks to hike with.
Hiking poles.
The hiking poles. There you go.
I mean, you can just break off a stick.
I mean, you're an athlete though, bro. You're basically a hiker.
So I was like, fuck. All right. You know what? I made it this far. Let's see how far I can make it.
I made it this far. Bro, you drove. You're like, I made the hike to
Me
the car.
and my car made
Right.
it.
I made the hike up the mountain with that fucking low gear.
So I go, and it starts out with a little slope. Like immediately, I slide down that bitch. I fucking
Is that the video you posted up where you're like sliding down?
So-
oh shit, that
so
was
then
pretty funny.
It ends up being 3 miles up. So it takes me about an hour
get up?
or so to walk up the 3 miles.
Yeah.
Once I get there, I see the Mirror Lake frozen.
you're like, fuck.
People were like playing on top of the lake, like making like snowmen and like all this stuff.
It was a frosted mirror. It was good.
Fucking frozen as fuck. So I hang out there. It's nice. It was worth the hike.
Yeah.
But now I gotta get down. And it was pretty
Dude, just
steep.
slide, bro. You just fucking
So then yeah. So I'm like stepping little step by step. I'm in Nikes.
you got your
I'm in
Nikes.
Nikes. So
You
I'm
got
like
your
doing little
Nikes.
steps, trying not to fall. And then I see some dude. He's like wearing the same shoes as me, and he's like sliding now. He's like, just slide, bro. Just slide.
It was a Mexican dude from the night before, man.
Did you go to the Nike?
I saw it, but I didn't go. I didn't have time. But I started sliding down the whole way. The problem, there's like, I don't know what you call them. It's like long trails that loop around.
Switchbacks?
Switchbacks, because it's really, really steep. So I'm like sliding down and having like skirt last second because I'm about to fall off the whole.
Dude, you should just like centerfold slide down the whole way,
man.
and then like get up, go down the next.
What's
one.
crazy too, like on these trails, it's like really, really hard snow. Like hard snow. Think about the hard snow.
Yeah.
It's very slippery. Super slippery. So you
Pretty-
got to
It's ice.
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
just
much
ice.
ice, yeah.
So I try to veer off of it a little bit to get traction. The problem is if you veer off too much, it's too soft and you fall
Sink.
in.
Yeah.
I saw a hole where you could tell somebody fell all
Someone's
the way in.
Fuck. Yeah.
Dude, it sucks falling into one of those things whenever you have a snowboard attached to your
Oh,
feet.
shit.
And you just go, doof, and you're like up to here in snow.
Yep.
And I'm just,
fuck,
God
don't
damn
get
it.
out.
Like you gotta like unbuckle
Yeah.
one and like just like fucking
Wiggle it out. Hope you don't fucking like dislocate
Die.
your hip and shit.
Yeah.
was
that
always
shit
fun.
sucks.
But I do recommend Portland. It's Austin on steroids.
Austin on
Yeah.
steroids.
Literally, Austin on steroids. It's bigger. There's more homeless. It's weirder.
Are the homeless on steroids?
Hill country turns into
Free range.
mountainous. Yeah, free range.
Everything's free range. Even the homeless are free
Even the
range.
homeless
Yeah,
are free range.
that's why they're not called homeless. They're called free range people. So
I did see a
cage-free.
tent out in the mountain, and I was like, I wonder if it's a homeless dude or someone's just camping. I couldn't tell.
It was Bigfoot, bro. It was Bigfoot. He's popular up there. Wintertime. Was it Coleman? Coleman
That's
tent.
so weird.
But it was fun. It was
So go to Portland then.
yeah.
Hang out with the MS3.
The
And
MS3.
fucking
The
go to
three
strip
brown
club.
guys.
That's right, dude. That's good.
Shout out to nerdy brown guys in
Y'all-
Portland.
Did y'all see the submission underground?
I saw some of them. I watched the tag team match. Unfortunately,
I didn't know about it until last night.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
I saw Mike Perry beat Al.
Yep.
King.
So here's the
Quinta.
thing: like,
Quinta.
if you're gonna put a lot of money, and like that's why we don't plan on having high-level guys doing the tag team match.
You can't do it.
Is if you're putting $25,000 on, they don't give a fuck what the audience thinks or anything. They need that fucking money.
Yeah.
And so,
What happened? Why was it so boring? Can you explain that? Because I didn't see shit.
Well, I heard what's his name was sick as well, right? Craig Jones was sick.
Craig, it was basically
Nicky
Vinny
Rod
and
again.
Nicky Rod the whole time, and Nicky Rod trying to pull Vinny over to his corner.
Craig?
Yeah.
And Vinny just like not letting him pull him over there.
That was it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
everyone's like, you're not engaging. It's like, well, neither is he. He's just
Pulling.
trying to pull him over to his corner. Like, why would Vinny just do that?
Yeah, I was reading a little like article
Did you read
about
what
it.
Vinny wrote about it?
No, I did not.
What did he say? I'm not. I don't know. I'm not hating, but I'm not a fan of the
Vinny
tags, the tag teams.
I mean, the
Dude.
one that Third Coast
Third
had
Coast
was
Grappling
fucking.
was-
No, it was
exciting.
exciting.
awesome.
But I'm not one of those.
It's just
that's, like, super
weird.
for it. Yeah, I'm
It's
just.
just-
I
it's
think
just
it's weird.
I don't think it's good for a headline super fight. I think it's great to break up the monotony of a bunch of fucking individual fights in a card.
Yeah.
But like it's definitely action. But I do agree with not putting high level guys in there, especially if you're throwing that much cash around
I don't think it should be just a corner where you can tag. I think it should be an entire side of
all the way around the mat.
Maybe
Or
not.
you get your own L
maybe-
section,
yeah.
like you get these two, and the other team.
Yeah,
gets
maybe you get
these
like a
two.
broken L section, kind of
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Or maybe just one entire side. But like it shouldn't be just one corner because
I think that's what we ended up going
any
to at the
skilled
last
athlete
one.
is gonna just be like, okay, I'm not going to that
Yeah.
one particular corner. That's
Yeah.
all I have to do, and I'm clear of getting double teamed.
I think the double L would be good.
Yeah, like a double L bracket, like you have defined.
You have a right bottom and then a left top.
Yeah, like you can have two red marked long corner sections where you can move around a lot.
Well,
to
this is that they're in a cage too, so like
They had to
Oh,
stay
shit.
down corner, yeah.
here's Vinny's.
Diatribe.
Long.
God damn,
Yeah.
that looks like a fucking like you wrote a book.
Some hobbyist blue belt are mad because we played in strategy.
Yeah.
All right, his English
So, yeah,
is no good.
some hobbyist blue belts are mad because we played a strategy and made 25K. Sorry, fellas, life isn't fair. So your tears won't change the result. The lack of engagement was mutual. My opponent didn't try to pass my guard, didn't engage to it. So what are these people mad about? That I didn't wrestle or tag my partner since I could have as I was in range for that? Well, I needed my partner fresh for overtime, and we figured that with my opponent not being originally a BJJ guy, that's where the match was heading to. People talk about lack of engagement, but they forget that this was a grappling match. Fuck, the event is called Submission Underground and not Wrestling Underground. Again, this was not a wrestling match. Technically, I put myself in a disadvantageous position, which my opponent could have capitalized and could have tried to finish me, but instead he just kept trying to drag me to his corner. So they could have gone 2x1 against me, as clearly with his style, he wouldn't be able to get the job done by himself. Have you thought of the fact that he could have walked to his partner who's an excellent submission-oriented grappler, and then we could have had a match where both guys would be in the grapple on the ground? You probably didn't think of that, huh? But no, I was wrong for not going to my opponent's corner so two guys could have jumped on me just for your entertainment. Sure, you make a lot of sense.
LOL.
LOL. Like legit lol. They crowned me and my opponent's tag team partner. They crowned
The crown
crowd-
and my.
Oh, yeah, the crowd and my opponent's tag team partner were pressuring the referee to have me engaging, and multiple times I was stood back up for an alleged lack of action, while in no moment the ref ever thought about having us starting in some ground situation for my opponent's lack of action. Did I think it was a great match to watch? No, it wasn't, but we set a strategy, which was to have my partner fresh for overtime, and we stuck with the plan, and we won the match. If you didn't like it, sucks for you because we won and we something suck it or something.
Something
yeah,
suck it
yeah.
or something.
Something suck it or something. Yeah, so no, I mean it's
I mean, he's making valid points.
well, from a strategy point, yes, that's great. If there's that much money on the table, yeah. If there's 25,
That was the
grand
whole
on
match right
table,
there?
I'm gonna try to go for that 25 grand, right?
That's like Cinderella whenever he's trying to put the shoe on his foot, on her foot.
That's Ronnie. Ronnie from Jersey Shore.
So,
Pissed off.
but originally the 25 grand was Gordon and Craig.
Yeah.
It was, I'll give 25,000 to
Whoever can beat him, yeah.
Gordon and Craig. Gordon was put on the spot. He was like, "Yeah, sure," and then I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna like do some gimmick match where I can get hurt."
Right.
So they got Nicky Rod to come in, but I don't think beating Nicky Rod and Craig Jones is worth $25,000.
I don't think so either, especially given that situation. And
These were Eddie Bravo rules, by the way.
No, this is Chelsea.
Yeah, this is Chael Sonnen.
Submission Underground is Eddie Bravo rules.
it's all EBI,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know
it's
about
Chael
the- I don't
Sonnen's
know about the
organization.
tag team, though.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but because
Yeah.
because I
But
saw
they do EBI rules.
what's his name? Mike Perry won by escape, I guess. It says it was EBI.
EBI overtime.
EBI rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there was some controversy with this match.
No.
Like,
It
they were
was
just talking shit to each other, or what?
No. He was smoking a joint during the weigh-ins.
Oh,
It's in Portland because it was in Portland. Yeah, this is in Portland. Yeah.
oh,
So he's-
and because I saw, I
Here it
used
is.
to
Here
kind
it
of
is
be
right
like,
here. Yeah.
Was that a sig?
I don't know what he says, but check it. He goes there. It's a face-off. It goes Al.
dude, Kinsa looks so like pissed about this.
He's like,
Like it's the
He's
Yeah,
what
like it's the
fuck,
end of the
bro?
dude,
world.
that's
Oh,
a
like it's
that's a
viral.
meme right there, dude. Just that.
like it's high rollers.
Yeah.
But like to me, I'm like, what is so offensive?
Was that a sig?
Like, dude, he didn't even
Yeah.
blow the smoke in his face. He just lit up, and
Everybody's laughing.
Kinsa got all mad.
Fuck it.
That's so funny. Yeah, but he was all mad and he took it off. I
Who
did
won?
see there was a controversy with what's his Mike he won by escape. What's Paige
High mount.
Paige
Van
Van
Zandt?
Zandt's
Yeah.
boot thing.
PVC.
What's
What
his name?
happened?
Austin something. He
Damn
her boot thing. He won by arm triangle. Like the dude, I guess he was in the back, and then the dude escaped, or he escaped the back, or whatever the rule is.
He
The
rolled
show.
into an arm triangle though. He didn't escape the submission though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was
so
the controversy.
some people said that he had escaped, and then
He
other
was still in
people
that
were
arm
like,
triangle. If he would have
no.
postured up, he would have had it.
Yeah,
No, he was. That's the thing. You
And
have to
it
escape
looked-
the submission.
It
to
looked
maintain
like he
position.
tapped off of being upset. It looked like
Yeah,
Oh,
from the
really?
video I saw. It looked like he was tapping because he was upset.
I'm mad.
it's a dumb. Yeah, it's
I'm so mad.
so silly.
I'm so
It's so
mad.
silly.
You could fucking win. I don't even give a fuck.
Oh, man. So yeah, no, it's I mean, it seemed like it was an okay card. Let's just say that. How's that?
Yeah, I don't think anybody is going to be putting up for a lot that kind of money for high level tag team matches. It's got to be like
Yeah.
blue belt, purple belt level.
And
Yeah.
I think it has to be more accessible where to tag.
Well, I
Ours
just
is it's the full half map.
Yeah.
I think the problem is if you put too much incentive like a 25K purse on top of a fucking tag team, you're not going to get the action.
It's gonna
You're
slow
gonna
down.
get the I
You're gonna
want
get the win.
25K.
Yeah.
Like and that's exactly what happened. There was no tag team. It was two dudes.
Two dudes, yeah.
in there
I
the
was-
whole time.
I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking kind of like because I saw today's Mayweather's birthday,
Mhm.
so they had Mayweather highlights back when he was lighting people up,
Yeah.
you know. And
Back when he should have learned how to read.
well, yeah, but he was just fighting. He wasn't fighting to win. He was fighting to fight. He was exciting, you know. And then when he was fighting to win, that's when it became.
It was
more
before he broke his
defensive.
hands, too.
Yeah.
So exactly. So now he was more defensive.
Yeah.
Doing just enough, you know. So in one of those things, when you feel like you have to win, you play it safe.
Yeah. No, for sure. 25K is a lot of money, especially for grappling competitions.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, shit.
Shit ton.
That's
That's a lot for an MMA fight.
yeah, that's a lot of money, you know. So I mean, to come out there and just say, "Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna put on a show and get this going." If I get 25 grand, great. No, you're gonna go in. I mean, that's a lot of fucking money, dude.
It's a lot of money.
You know what I do for 25 grand?
Tell us. Please let us know. Yeah, start listing things.
A whole lot.
Would you
dude.
let-
yeah, there we go. That's a shorter list, man.
Would you let Zach put his finger in your butt, in your prostate?
You know what?
Massage your prostate?
You know what, bro? For
You said.
for medical purposes, yes, because I would be like, Zach, you are a good friend, a great producer. Am I okay?
What about that finger?
You have long
Whoa,
fingers.
Whoa.
Fingers in, I have both hands on my shoulder. He's like, you're doing good. You're doing
Man,
good.
have you
I'm
seen
like,
that? Have you seen that video of the guy?
No.
No.
Yeah, he was like, I finally found a glove that fits me, and it's like one of those like gloves that like it's just these two fingers and the thumb.
Yeah.
But like, or like it's a weird glove.
The
but
penguin
like,
glove,
dude.
yeah.
His thumb is like
is
this
this guy?
long.
What's his name?
Oh, he's got chimpanzee hands?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Just fucking Google long
Dude,
thumb.
if that dude's not a
Long-
rock climber,
long
he's
thumb
fucked
man.
up. He fucked up.
long thumb. Instagram. I don't know. Long thumb man. Yeah, look at that motherfucker. That's it. Look at that. That shit is insane. And real.
That's like my middle finger.
That is the most thumbs up you could ever get.
Oh, dude. If he gives you a thumbs up, like
5-inch thumb.
5-inch. He should have played what was Joaquin Phoenix's character on Gladiator?
Dude, they would have had to have a widescreen camera just to catch the whole
They would
rotation.
have the screen up to catch the tip of his thumb and then rotate it down.
They like set the camera up and they're like, oh fuck, pan back.
You know how
We need more
epic
of
that thumbs down would be?
Dude.
5-inch long thumb.
Yeah.
What the
So I saw a video where he was like, I finally found a glove that
Hold up,
fits.
so everything's of his right hand. Does his left hand have a matching thumb, or is he,
Probably not.
is he all like?
No, because if he would, he'd just be like this. In
that's
all the
what I would
pictures.
do. Yeah.
Wait, what's he taking the picture with? Though?
His other thumb is weak.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
He's got one good. He got a strong
That's not
hand.
that long. That camera angle makes it look like if you look there, it's not that.
Dude, that's like 5 inches.
It's still
bro.
5 inches.
I got it, but like he's like
sorry,
picking
8.
his thumb.
He's like, I got.
Look, he's got like the.
Zach's like, all right, we get it. Okay, 5. All right,
He's got
5.
like the
Tell my
dick
wife
pic
I get it,
angle.
yeah.
He's got the dick pic angle on his
No
nose to
shit.
make it look like huge. It's like,
When he takes a dick pic, do you think he uses his
He
big
puts
thumb or
his
his little thumb?
he
He puts his little
big
thumb
thumb
down
in.
there. No, he puts his little thumb down in there. He's like, this is my, and then he does the mirror flip, so it looks like the big thumb. Oh man, you sly motherfucker.
That's fucking insane.
yeah,
dude.
that's fucked up, dude.
I wonder how it bends.
Dude, that would be funny if he
Because you always see pictures of it like this. I want to know, like how does it fold? Like, how does he make a fist? Is what I want to know. Is it still? Does it like? Is it like this? But
Bro,
does
it comes
does
out
the
over
nail
here,
goes like
dude.
the nail goes all the way to here.
Yeah,
I bet if he
sure.
goes to like
Or does it
slam
come
his, like he jams his thumb, he's like, my thumb.
I bet you he can't get it down though. I bet you it's like sticking at an angle.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
is it coming up like this when
Yeah.
he does it when he punches?
It'll come
Hey,
up.
slide in that dude's DMs. Tell him to make a fist and send us a pic.
Look, he's
Tell him we want
bending
a-
it.
We want a fist pic.
yeah, how many joints does this fucking thing have?
Oh.
Fucking long thumb.
Whoa, that's so weird.
Yeah,
That
so
is
like he-
weird. It's like
so-
this part.
No, he
is
can
like-
bend this one. He
this-
can bend this one right here. So like he can bend this
Yeah,
one
like-
in. That
Yeah,
little
no,
knuckle.
look, but this part is like up here.
No, I know he's almost like a chimpanzee, but instead of it coming next to his index, it flares out like a human, like a human,
Human.
One of his thumbs is both of mine.
dude. Yeah,
That's pretty. I bet he's got crazy grips.
Probably.
The wrist control. He just sucks it all up in there.
Whoa.
Grosses me out.
It is kind of weird,
It's
isn't it?
kinda gross.
It's unnatural.
Zach just closed all windows.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Sorry if everything shut down. Yeah, he just unplugged the studio. He's like, fuck that, episode's over. Fuck that thumb.
Dick thumb.
Dick thumb.
It's gross.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, man. Like,
That's
ugh.
so weird.
You guys have any weird body anomalies you want to talk about? Like
Uh,
third nipples or like a
nah.
tail or some shit?
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like Tennessee. It's on my ass. That's about it. That's all I got for you.
What do you mean it kind of looks like Tennessee?
Like it's shaped kind of like rectangular.
yeah.
But like kind of
Little
like
bit of tip coming off?
like shifty.
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
how Tennessee.
Yeah, like
It's
you're a bit
it's,
shifty.
It's not like quite bumpy like Kentucky. You know, it's very rectangular-ish.
So yeah, no, for real. I could definitely see some Tennessee in your ass.
And it's not like Ohio either. It's not very wide. It's
Oh, you mean it's not on heroin? Your
not on
ass
heroin.
is not on heroin?
my ass is currently
Probably a
not
good
on
thing.
heroin.
That's probably a good thing. What about you? Do you have any state marks on your body?
No, man. I have crooked ass fingers.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
that's
fuck,
jiu-jitsu.
that's
That don't count.
jujitsu.
dude. Yeah.
Well, no, they were
Count.
crooked before jiu-jitsu though.
Oh yeah.
And jiu-jitsu made it worse.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever just sit there and like stretch your hands
all the
as
time.
much as you
Yeah,
can?
all the
Or
time.
like peel them back on like a table or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Dude, the other day I was
the
watching like, what was it? The movie I went to go
Dude, I
see?
go get a massage and like have like 10 minutes on my hands alone.
Me and Tay went to go see some movie and we're sitting there watching and like, yeah, so I'm the opposite.
with my
No,
hands?
I'm sitting there going like this.
She's like, not now. But we're watching.
No, she's sitting next to me.
Oh, okay.
What movie do you just go see where you sit face to face with somebody?
Look, I like to connect with my partner. All right. I side sit at the restaurant. I face to face in the movies. All right. Just saying.
Dude, but yeah, I was just sitting there like going like this and she just, I wasn't saying anything. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing with your hands?"
She was worried. She's like, this motherfucker's make me put out later.
I was like, "Fuck, my fingers are jacked up, man."
That's
This is
weird.
stiff.
Now that you said that, side sitting, it's weird.
There was
So
actually
I-
just an episode on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I
Side
think
sitting.
it's
Weird.
Yeah.
I think it's really weird when couples sit side to side
Yes.
when they're by themselves.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
for
That's
sure.
So,
weird.
like,
That's
so
weird.
let me
Like
ask
if you're
you
in a
guys,
group or four. Or
so let me
whatever.
ask you guys something. If you're on a double date,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so would you ever sit side to side with the next dude and then them just be across the way?
No,
like
I would rather be girl,
Are they
girl, dude,
BFFs?
dude. Because if I'm eating and accidentally glance up, I don't want to be like, "Are you looking at my tits?" I'm like, "No, Jeff." You know, like I'd rather have to answer to a dude about that, and then me and the guy can talk. The girls can talk. Why would you like? why
Yeah,
would you be
because
like, let's turn and face each other.
because
bro.
the normally in the
Here.
situation,
You don't sit in a booth in a double date.
the same dynamic can happen at a table.
How do you
Yeah,
hide the
it's the
hand
same.
jobs?
No, it's not the same.
It's the
At a
same.
square table?
What do you mean it's not the
Oh,
same?
you're saying
Well, 'cause
you're
you have
saying-
one on
you're
each
saying-
side.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like boom, boom.
An open table.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then the
what you're talking
guys
about.
can like
Berto doesn't
talk
frequent
to each
those
other.
fancy.
And
Yeah,
you can
and
also
still be
talk to your
next to you,
girl.
next to you. Yeah.
Yo, if I'm going on a double date, it's not to hang out with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I hang out with her a lot. Like I'm here to talk.
Yeah, like if you
Well,
if you're in a booth
depends on
situation,
if you're the one getting dragged into a date with some random person you have no fucking clue who he is.
Oh, you just make it super awkward, so you never get invited again.
I'm trying to think.
You're like, so when are we doing this? Like, should we do ecstasy first, or
so
like just
you-
raw? They're gonna be like, no, we're here for the calamari.
did you bring the Coke? Or?
Yeah. Like, no, I'm on a
no,
diet.
but
You're
it
like,
is
Pepsi.
weird though. Like you show up and then you, all right, is it
Both
two?
slide in on the same
Slide in
side.
on the
You know what's fucked up?
It's fucking weird. No, I think it's weird when a couple does that in a booth by themselves. Like
That's just weird.
That is just so weird. Like
That's
you're
an
at-
insult, bro. That's like you are too fucking ugly to look at while I
if
eat.
I was waiting on them, I would sit on the opposite side of the booth every time and be like, "So, have you decided on an appetizer?"
Have you been here before? I don't know. It's good.
I don't know why this made me think of it. I used to be a waiter. I dropped coffee on somebody.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Hot coffee?
It
No.
wasn't that hot.
It was
It,
a cold
wasn't that
brew.
hot. Thank God. It wasn't that hot. But it was.
Not to you.
It was hot. It was hot.
He was like, "It wasn't that hot. They just had second degree burns."
I mean, he, like he just fanned it off and blew. It was fine.
It was fine.
fuck. He did. He just.
Yeah, yeah. Little blowjob never hurt anybody.
This is true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll go into that story some other time.
Consensual.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's the best way. Otherwise, it's just a task. So I've heard. Anyway, no. So yeah. So. Man,
Did we make it through our sponsors?
I don't know. Yeah. Eureka Heights, hit us up. I guess I don't know. Send us a mini boss. Yeah, man, that was a weird thing you kind of
What?
brought me into.
What? Side sitting?
Side sitting. Yeah,
Side sitting.
I'm thinking about it now. I hate sitting next to someone who's like left-handed, and they always sit on that fucking side where I'm right-handed, the right side, because that's how that works. And then you like just bump elbows the whole time when you try to fucking eat
So,
shit.
like, I really like sitting at the bar.
No.
What?
So I
You have to sit
Why?
at the bar if you're by yourself.
So
Oh
Yes.
no! I
can't sit
usually,
at a table.
dude. I request that they're like, "Is it just you?" I'm like, "No, I have 5 other people coming." And then you get the big table for 6, and then you're like, "I guess they're not showing
niggas, you're
up."
not showing up.
How-
Sorry.
But how anxious do you get if there are people coming,
And they're not showing up.
but it's been a while?
Oh,
and
shit,
You're just like
that's
sitting
me.
there, like,
Yep.
Yeah.
I know people are looking at me,
Yeah.
but I got this fucking table.
Or there's like a table. There's a party of 7 waiting over there, and you're like, "Fuck."
That's me.
I'll have another
before
sampler,
fights.
please. Yeah.
Before fights, like they always send out somebody first. Like, hey, all right, guys, where are we going? All right, cool. We're going to Little Wood Rose. Cool. I show up at the time everybody said was gonna be there.
Nobody there.
That's your problem.
Nobody's there, or well, because it's for a big event. It's for a fight, so we got to be there early.
Like
So-
Brazilians
yeah.
are involved.
No,
Not at
these
all.
are Hispanics, just as
Yeah,
bad. So it's like I show up, and then now I'm like, fuck, I gotta find me a table because it's 40 of us showing up or whatever, you know.
My wife gets pissed off because like I'm always late. It's not that I'm late. It's just I don't like being early. Because if someone's like, hey, yeah, there's 20 of us showing up, then you have to be the dude that shows up. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Ooh,
I
40 to 20.
got 20 people
No,
coming.
I usually show up late. But
Dude, I always
look,
show up late.
If you're going somewhere and you expect more than 10 people, call the fucking place first.
Yeah.
Like you you're an asshole. Like, I get it if you're like, hey, we're going to eat. You want to come? And then that guy invites somebody, and then that guy invites somebody.
But
and,
if you know.
But if you know you're heading fucking anywhere with more than 10 people, call the fucking place, because you're going to be mad at the service they give you. And they're going to be fucking mad because they need to scramble and accommodate 15, 20, whatever. Now they got fucking push tables together, and like, you know what? Your food's not gonna come out fast because they're taking 30 fucking orders. So like, tell the fucking restaurant, stop showing up places with more than 10 people. Public service announcement.
Berto's Rants.
Berto's Rants.
Make that right there, yeah.
Berto's Soapbox.
Yeah, some of those restaurants, though, man, you have to have like half your party there before you can get seated and shit.
At Nobi, I get so mad when I see people walk in with like 12 people and there's like kids and parents and older people, and they're like,
where do I sit?
Yeah, because this is a seat yourself place.
Where do we
for sure.
And it's all small tables that are bolted to the floor.
Put your
so you
6-year-old
can't
at the
move them.
bar, bro. I'm just saying.
So I'm just like, why would you walk into this place with that many people? And this is what I hate too. People that ask other people to move.
Hey, could you move for me? I'd be
people
like,
do that?
Oh, dude, I fucking get mad.
They're
I
like,
get
hey,
mad.
can you move over there so I can sit? Really?
Dude, there'll be one seat here at the bar, and somebody will be like, excuse me, can you move over? And I'm like, no, sorry, I got here first.
you're like, my capabilities are high, but not today.
Not today.
Not today. So,
Sorry, bro.
There's many things I can accomplish.
Like I'll accommodate if it's like one over and it's not too big of a deal if I can just hop over.
Yeah.
But if you got like 5 people trying to squeeze in, there's like 3 seats there, 1 seat here, 1 seat over there, and you're trying to ask 5 different people to move. No, tough shit.
That's what you just said. Be like, y'all should just surround me because I'm fucking amazing, and you're gonna be really impressed the rest of the evening. So you're welcome, and then have them buy you drinks.
Oh man, you know what I saw one time? I saw this. It was like a group of people. It was about like, I want to say like 3 or 4 people, right? And they saw that a table was closing out, right? So they're kind of like eyeballing this table.
They're hovering.
They're kind of like, they're kind of
table vultures.
Yeah, they're kind of hovering, but they're being polite, right?
Are you peacocking during this?
They're being polite. Oh, I'm watching everything.
I know you.
And what do you call it? Out of nowhere, like, so they close out. As soon as that group gets up, a lady from a different group sits down, just like bop, and like takes a spot. And they were like, they were just like, they're like upset about it, but they're like, found another spot. I would have been like, lady, we are eating together now. Like, guess what? I'm sitting here.
What's your name?
Sitting here. Yeah.
Cool, bitch.
Yeah, now we're fucking friends, bro. Or we're enemies. Either way, we're sharing a meal.
What, she was like pooping, and then she just
It was like somebody else that was like peeping it more, like somebody that was actually hovering instead of somebody that was like, oh, that table will be clear. Let's hang out here. All right. Like that lady was like,
She's like
hovering.
pacing back and forth. She's like,
yeah. And so the second that table got up, she sat, and there was a group of people waiting for it already. Like, scavenging.
Hyena.
Dude, at that point, I would have been like, bitch, you eating with me.
Dude.
We're on a date now.
my fucking wife went to took the kids to the zoo a couple weeks ago, and she got to the point where like I don't know if you guys been to Houston Zoo lately, but man,
it's been a little
the
while.
parking lot fucking.
Oh, the parking lot sucks. It's always sucked.
Yeah, so she's driving around like 20 minutes looking for a parking lot or a parking spot. One opens up front. She's like sitting there like, fuck yeah, it's reversing out. Some fucking lady comes, walks, and stands.
No.
Oh, I would have ran her over.
Yeah, no. So I have a little Hispanic wife that gets a little hot under the collar sometimes.
I would have put my car up to them and then just took my foot off the brake and just let it roll. Move out the way.
My wife had 2 kids in the car, and
Move out the way.
Yeah. So that lady almost died. My wife.
I'll shove the fuck out of you,
Dude,
Get
like,
the fuck out the way.
That has got to be the most fucking like douchebag.
You
piece
cannot
of shit
save a
move you
parking
could
spot.
Ever do?
You can't call a parking spot like that. You can't. The car has to be there.
Dude.
Sorry.
But
you know what? If your blinkers on, I'll respect that shit.
No, the car was
if I'm pulling up to a spot and I'm more in the position to pull in, but you got your blinker on, I'll respect it
right
man.
away.
Like I'll respect it. But like if you're standing in a parking spot, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm gonna push you. I don't care if you're a girl.
Dude, that's another thing that annoys me. Like when people, I take my daughter to Mother's Day out, right? So it's like you go to this parking lot, you park, you take your kid in, you fucking leave, right? I hate when people pull into a fucking parking lot and there's parking spots empty, but they just pull up and just park like behind shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like in the middle of like a busy like driveway area of a park. You're like, you're in a fucking parking lot. Get a fucking spot.
Yeah.
Like, what the
I should see the U of H parking lot.
fuck that place?
Well, I mean, it's better now because we have zone parking.
they finished all the construction and shit too.
No.
Before, dude, there was like no lots when I was
Oh
there.
no, there's still barely any lots.
Oh,
But
fuck,
I had to get
dude.
garage parking this semester because I
Oh,
didn't want
yeah,
to deal with it
yeah.
anymore. But we have
shit
zone
sucks.
parking now. It sucks so bad. What are you?
He wants a beer.
Oh,
Continue your story. It's amazing.
No, but it sucks.
I heard you accidentally skipped school.
Oh fuck! I did. I skipped school today.
And then you got an email saying, "Hey, yo, we got a quiz, but there's no handouts. There's no handouts because we went over everything
happened.
today in school."
That's what happened.
Oh, that's
so
great.
this is me. I wake up today.
That's great.
I'm like, I wake up early. I'm like, what a beautiful day. Let's get to school.
Birds are chirping.
birds are chirping.
I shit you not. No alarm. I woke up.
Hey, you know that song by Ice Cube? That was basically the start of his day.
That's how my day started. So then,
And then it turned into Funky Cole Medina, where he's getting raped by Tone Loc because of a roofie.
So then I'm like, oh, all right, I got an hour before school. Let's already start heading that way. I'll get there 30 minutes early. Cool. I was in Oregon all weekend, right? My car was on empty. So I'm like, cool. Let me go get some gas. So I start going, get out the car.
No wallet.
Where the fuck's my wallet? My wallet was in my jacket.
Still sliding down that mountain.
Because I was because it was cold over there, so I put it in my jacket. So I had to turn around, go home, find my own jacket, got my wallet, went to go get gas. By that time, I looked on Google Maps. I was gonna be 15 minutes late. Also, that's to get to the stadium garage
The
where
parking.
I parked. So now I got to walk another 15 minutes to the nutrition building. So I would have been 30 minutes late to an hour-long class.
You just skip.
So I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll skip. But we have a quiz. We have a quiz tonight. So I opened the quiz and it said the lecture for the day. So I clicked on it because there's a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
And it said the PowerPoint, the link to the PowerPoint is what it said. It said the material for this lecture will be covered live. It'll be live presentation. So therefore, there will
No
be no
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. So I'm like, fuck, how am I supposed to take this quiz without? That's
great.
So here's the question though: did you take the quiz? I saw
took
you
it.
working before you came up here.
Yeah, I took it.
How'd you do?
I got an 80.
80?
Yeah, I got an 80.
Shit, there you go.
But-
man.
Funky Cole Medina.
So what did we learn?
It was over. It's so stupid. I hate this. I hate this semester. It was over how to use the program. It's called Dicus, something like that, which sets you up
You said
for
it, not me.
internships.
For internships.
It's one Dicus and D&D. Somehow they're. I guess
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, did you hit
Bro.
up Ricky?
Bro, I don't know why it's called. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
that's the first thing I think of. Dungeons and Dragons.
I
But
think
it's-
of Ricky.
It sets you up for internships. I don't know.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's what it was about. And that's the classes I'm fucking taking. It's a class that teaches you how to get internships.
So there's an 80% chance you'll get an internship.
There's an 80% chance
That's
I'll fail
good,
that
man.
class.
I'm just saying, man.
This semester sucks, man, because like when I first started school, I was legit into nutrition. I'm like, this is interesting. This is cool. Now it like I got 3/4 of the way in. I was like, man, I don't want to do this shit. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm not only am I not taking cool classes like science classes anymore, I'm taking management for nutrition, which is boring. It teaches you how to be a fucking manager.
Yeah.
Like I guess you could use it later in life and stuff, but it's still boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Public policy, like
What's that about?
You don't do steroids in public.
it's
like-
about it's
yeah.
about laws that come with nutrition.
Yeah.
And
Steroids in public.
first lecture, we had to watch that School of Rock Bill video. I'm just a Bill, whatever.
How a bill becomes a law?
Yeah. We had to watch that the first day.
They call me Bill.
Did they
Yes,
wheel
they
a
call
VCR
me
in?
Bill.
Like what the fuck? Do they
And
even
I'm
have they
sitting
even
here on Capitol Hill?
Yeah.
That one. That
Yeah,
was
have they even upgraded that? To, like,
They
is there
have
a
not.
Blu-ray edition of that?
It is not.
And then of course this other class that teaches you how to get into internship. So this semester fucking sucks. And then you see other people that are like taking notes and they're like super fucking into this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Well, they're gonna get internships.
Probably.
Management positions.
Fuck.
Management positions.
I'm
Let's
just
just
trying to
get out of
get
that class.
I'm just trying to get a D so I can get my degree. That's it.
But what do
D
you
stands for degree.
D
I
for
just want
degree.
I just want a D. That's all I want.
D for degree.
But what do you? How do you want to do in the class though?
Huh?
Huh?
You know, I saw a video today of how come there's no E's in the grading scale.
How come
How come
It's
it goes
excellent.
Come it goes A, B, C, D, F.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no E.
Yeah, there's no E. They skipped
Because
it.
you can't go from to excellent to failed. Like that's an emotional fuck. Right
Well, I
there.
mean, the easiest answer is just because F stands for fail,
Right.
Right, and then the other one's just a grade.
they should
but-
make E stand for ew.
There were certain colleges that did use E, and it was funny because I didn't realize this. Like different colleges can set different standards
they all
for what
set-
they deem is an A.
Yeah.
So for some places, like the one that had an E, it said like 95% to 100 is A,
Yeah.
right? 85 to 95 is B,
Okay.
right? And then they had
I'd be pissed if I made a 95 and got a B.
they had like 76 to 85 C,
C.
and then D was 75%, and then E was
Like 65 to
Six-
70
like,
times.
yeah,
right?
and then like F was like below 50. It was weird, man. Like, but man, there are places like Yale that had like they were on a number scale,
Yeah.
right? And then Harvard had different like class types. Like you could be a class 1 student or you could be a class 2 student, all the way down to class 5, which meant you were failing.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, it's
That
more
sounds
expensive.
very expensive.
So I was just watching this video on like different ways that people grade, and pretty
Yeah.
much E just was kind of thrown out,
Yeah.
and F was just used for fail. But for me,
sounds very useful.
in Spanish, sometimes instead of getting an A, you would get an E.
For
Because
exemplary.
E meant excellent or
Oh, I
exemplary.
thought it was because of pronunciation.
Excelente.
No, they're like,
Eh,
eh.
eh.
No, that's
No,
good though.
No, I remember
didn't
getting
know
like
that. Or
E's.
Dos. Yeah.
Uno, dos.
Uno, dos.
Man, I think it's such bullshit that all these different places can have different meanings for what an A or a B means. But when it comes to getting into college, they just look at it as A, B.
What's your GPA?
GPA too.
Yeah,
GPA,
GPA.
they all do it different.
I like how jujitsu schools have 5 belts and then like some have 13. That's also cool. Same principle though, right?
Dude, my
So I see the jujitsu belts like college rank. So like a white belt's
Like
a
freshman?
yeah.
a brown or blue belt's a sophomore.
you know where the term sophomore came from? So like it's a combination of two different things. Like soft or soffer is like wisdom, but then like more can be transferred to like idiot.
More wisdom than the idiot.
No, yeah. So it's like the smart idiot, the wise idiot. Yeah, like a blue
Yeah,
belt,
blue
a
belt.
wise idiot. So I was
Nice.
like, that is such a
A
fucking
purple
good.
belt's a
Like,
junior, and then a brown belt's a senior, and then getting your black belt is graduating. But then you go into your master's program,
Yeah. Doctorate.
right? And then like you can get a doctorate or
you know, a
Or like
senior,
a 5th year senior.
a senior was also called a senior soft,
Senior self.
senior wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then junior.
You could be like Bert Kreischer or Van Wilder and be like a 7 years.
Fuck.
Dude.
I still think it's crazy.
I have
Every
friends
time I
that
hear
are
that.
I have
What?
friends that are like professional students,
Bert
man.
Kreischer.
Well, I am. I've been in school for 10 years.
Dude, no, I have
Van Wilder.
I have friends that have been in school for like 15, 20 years that just
fuck.
keeping
No,
doing random classes and dropping them at the
that mean-
right time to where you still get your loans and your
See,
fucking
see, I don't get that. I don't get that anymore.
Yeah.
So I was,
dude, you're brown enough. You need to fill out your paperwork differently, bro.
I started at the cutoff. At the cutoff where we only have 6 drops. So we only have 6. But the
I'm
year
the same.
before me, everybody had a unlimited drops.
Yeah, dude. When I was in
Crazy.
college, they're like,
You can just drop as many
it.
times as
They're
you
like,
want
if
to.
you feel like you won't fail it, drop it.
I think
Only dropped one class.
I think I might be part of the like I have a
The
limit.
6 drop. The 6
I
drop.
think I
limit?
might have a limit because I've dropped quite a few classes.
Yeah,
No, I dropped all 6 at San Jack my first 2 years.
you're like, fuck this shit. Fuck this.
Six-pack.
I hate school, man. Bro, I would.
Me too,
This sounds stupid, man, but I would skip PE at San Jack because the equipment sucked ass.
I did bowling for PE.
No, I would skip PE to go to Fitness Connection to go lift.
So you would do the exact same.
I would do
you
the
would do
exact-
more. Oh, you would do more work for less credit.
For less credit.
So I ended up getting a fucking F, dude.
Jeez,
I mean, I
that's-
was 17 at the time. fuck?
Well, I mean, you can always go back and take PE.
I did. I went back, retook it,
Yeah,
and got a A.
nice. No, I did bowling and basketball.
No, I took it
I
online.
had one of my students private lessons be like, so did you ever have like a real job? And I was like, what?
You're like, dealing with you is a real
And they were
job.
like, did you ever like a lawyer or engineer? And I just started fucking laughing my ass off. I was like, no. I was like, to be honest, I didn't want to say I hated school, but I was like,
You're like, school's important.
I was like, I wasn't good at school, y'all. I was like, I'm good at sports,
I can choke people.
but like, I told him I was like, I'm very lucky that I ran into the situation I did,
Yeah.
where I lucked out and became a coach in the field that I really like.
Yeah.
But I was like, no.
Same.
You had a 9 to 5, or I mean, you worked in the oil industry for a little bit, yeah.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a little
Houston.
bit. I have a little bit of experience with catalyst work and with welding and with
Yeah.
I was a
shit
waiter
like
for.
that.
I worked in a restaurant, so you end up doing everything, at a
Everything,
fucking
yeah,
restaurant.
for
So I did
sure.
everything: wait staff, dishwashing, prepping food, whatever. But I also did personal training. But before that, I did fab. I did fab work.
shit.
I did
Like a machine
Really?
shop?
Yeah, I would make
Nice.
scoreboards. So if you look at all these, especially locally, there's this company called Spectrum.
Yep.
They make all the scoreboards for like around tech or actually around the
Probably
south a
national,
lot.
too,
Yeah, they're national. It's Daktronics and Spectrum who are the main ones. So I worked for Spectrum, but I'm not gonna lie, I fucking sucked.
You're like, bro, those scoreboards are putting up
Bro,
fractions
no,
of
so
points.
I learned how to do everything. You know, how to bend the metal, and then I learned how to do everything, rivet them together, all that stuff. But I remember I was making these shot clocks. This is what I knew, like working with my hands wasn't really for me.
So I decided to
I
go
was-
to no-gi jiu-jitsu.
I was making a shot clock all by myself. I'm making everything. It's going good. And then it's like past lunchtime. And then the boss guy, he's like, "Hey man, how long have you been working on these shot clocks?" I'm like, "I don't know, about a few hours, half the day, you know." He's like, "Oh, well, Richard over there, he's already made 10 of them. You only have 2."
You're like, well, obviously he's a dick, so fuck
And
him.
the worst part is, bro, I was feeling good about it too. I'm like, man, I'm knocking these hoes out. You know, I'm fucking working.
Be like,
hard.
yeah, but
Richard.
yeah, 5 of Richards are gonna break. This one's gonna last forever whenever I get it done.
So then
my shot clocks don't stop counting.
So 2 weeks later, they fired you once you got that one done.
So then I quit. I quit to be a personal trainer. What's crazy is I was actually about to get a raise too. I was gonna get a raise, and then they asked me, they're like, "Hey, are you gonna still be working here, or are you gonna do the personal training thing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do the personal training thing," and then they gave everybody raises except
Oh,
for me.
fuck.
Yeah.
Never tell a company you're leaving, man. Never tell a
That's
company
funny.
you're leaving. Yeah.
Shit, man.
We could have gotten a raise.
I could have got a raise, probably 5 cents.
I enjoyed welding. Welding was fun.
Oh yeah, I got
did
to
like
weld
that.
while I was doing that. Yeah.
I mostly did what was it called? Shielded metal arc stick welding, where you have the clamp. That was
The
fun.
ground out and shit,
That's
yeah.
fun because you do a lot of pipe. That's like heavy welding.
That's when it doesn't have to look good. It just has to stick
Has to
like a
be solid.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it's interesting walking that puddle, man. It's just gotta fucking walk. If you've never welded, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But you literally have to.
Well, if you've never stick welded,
Yeah, if
in
you
a
never
shit
stick
environment,
welded-
you don't know about walking the puddle is.
Yeah, like-
laying dimes is what real welders
Laying
do.
dimes is like what we'll weld. Yeah,
Stacking dimes.
but like just moving that fucking little puddle over.
It's like soldering, man. You just push it around until it fucking sticks
you-
and dries.
Are you supposed to be like certified to do welding at work?
You don't have to be certified to do welding, but
okay.
there's some engineering
You get paid
designs and
more.
stuff that have to be done by
By
a
certain
certified
grade
yeah.
welders, and there's certain things that get X-rayed, and so
Do your employees have to be U.S. citizens or have like pay taxes? Yes. Do all of them? Well, shit still sticks. Let's just say that.
'Cause I did some stuff at some old jobs, and I was like, "Am I supposed to be licensed for this?" Like, what about forklifts?
yes.
Yeah, you have to be a forklift
shit.
operator.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
That's like a thing. So forklifts are weird because you can be certified to drive a forklift by like an individual company,
but
But you-
that's really
I
for
never-
insurance.
but
and
then you
safety
can also be certified forklift operator for like chemical plants, right? Like you're like, what is it? Is it OSHA that still does the safety?
OSHA's the safety.
Occupational Safety
Yeah,
and Health
OSHA.
Administration.
So if you're like OSHA cleared to drive forklifts, then you can do it at different chemical plants. But like I was never cleared, and I drove hell.
Me too.
Did you ever do the quarter trick?
I
You're able to pick up the quarter with your forks?
I don't know. I didn't get to play around too much. I was just listening.
Oh,
to
dude,
Drake.
I fucking
Yeah, no, Berto worked hard.
I
He
hit
put
a
in the
car.
time.
I hit a car one time.
Bro, I was
first
on-
time.
oh shit.
Was that part of the certificate? They're
Bro,
like, hey,
no,
Isai,
so this dude,
fuck the box, hit the car.
I remember this dude was super fat, super lazy.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey man, can you move this on the forklift for me? Like he was always on the forklift. And I was like, man, I've never driven a forklift before. Like, I don't
Isai's
know.
like, if your fat retarded ass can do it, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out.
So then
Damaged car later.
So then I got on it, and then the brakes on the forklift were also bad.
Yeah.
So obviously, if I'm on the forklift, this company is not also up to par with that.
Right. They're not
So-
like brakes.
so
we
the-
should fix them.
So the forklift didn't have brakes really well.
yeah.
So there was a car parked in a spot that wasn't the spot. So
Triple whammy.
So yeah, so I hit
That's
the
on the
brake.
car though.
I hit the brake. It didn't stop. It just kept rolling
Fuck.
and rolling, and then I bumped the boop, just barely bumped it, but it left like the.
Did you get fired?
No, I didn't.
And you're like, nah, fuck it.
I didn't.
I wasn't even certified. It wasn't me.
I wasn't certified.
Dude, I've driven them off-road forklifts. They have the really fat tires on the front and the smaller tires on the back. They're like really big tires up front. Smaller ones in the back. Their
Okay.
tires are about this big. Like those are fucking fun, bro. But
What do you use an off-road forklift to haul? Or is it just you're like, oh, the parking lot's
a
muddy?
lot of
He
equipment.
crates off.
Yeah.
Just
Road.
imagine like a fucking rogue forklift, like covered in like real tree, like traveling through the forest, like moving like.
It was camo painted.
Yeah.
Is that what the cartel
So-
uses when they
Probably, yeah.
use these?
They're like the submarines down. Looks like
roads.
we're using the fucking forklift with the big tires. They're like
Big tires.
C. So I'm assuming.
I got in trouble one time because I was riding too fast in the chemical
forklift?
plant. Yeah. So I worked a lot of night shifts, so I was a little unsupervised.
We didn't really have a lot of rules that we had
I
to
was
follow.
quite unsupervised.
I got in trouble for wrestling on top of sheet metal.
Resting or wrestling?
We
Wrestling.
were wrestling. It was when I was a white belt, so I was trying to wrestle everybody. Back
Just a few dudes hanging out on some sheets of metal. That's all it is, dude.
We were wrestling on sheet metal, man. There's actually a video on YouTube of me getting into it with somebody like jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
right next to one of those sheet metal cutting machines.
No shit. Damn, dude.
The plasma cutter, yeah, right next to the
Plasma
plasma
cutter.
cutter.
Probably good that you guys don't work in places like that anymore.
I
You know?
remember moving a lot of pallets up to put it back on the 2x4. The other side slips, crushes my finger, just like fucking crushes my finger, dude. And so I'm not trying to go to like the medical thing, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to take a drug test because I don't test well. I get nervous.
I'm not a good
I'm not a good
tester.
tester.
I'm not a good
And
tester.
so like, and so I just fucking drive the forklift into the dark, and I just like fucking sit there like.
Security drives by. They're like, "We have a wild animal over here giving birth. Can somebody come over?"
I just left the forklift in the dark and walked over to like a tent that because it was cold. It was during the wintertime, so they had like different tents set out that had like the heaters. Blasting, you could just go in there and warm up.
so you
And
can cauterize your crushed finger.
I'm just fucking in there like, you know when you rocking chair,
Yeah.
but like nothing's rocking. You're just
Yeah.
doing it because you're in pain.
Yeah.
I did that for a solid fucking 30 minutes before I was like, all right, I gotta get back to the truck. And I found the forklift, went back. Dude, my entire nail fell off. The
Let me see.
whole, it was this one.
It looks good now, though.
It looks fine now.
It's a really nice nail.
I've never had a
but
nail fall
the
off.
whole nail, the whole thing turned black. Then it fell off.
Yeah.
And then a new one grew. Yeah.
Nice.
I crushed the fuck out of my finger, man. That was like some intense pain that I
How
never
does it
had
feel
dealt with.
when you lose a whole nail? Like it hurts. Like
Well,
it
it
hurts. You pretty much. I mean, after it,
Whatever caused it to go like, hey, I'm leaving your fucking body, usually hurts. But when it's gone, you're just kind of like,
well, what happened to me was that like the whole thing turned black, and then like a little hole started happening on the bottom. And so what it is, I just take a needle and like work the dead blood out of there, and then little by little that like just
I've
kind of
had a
like
whole nail
fall
come
off.
Yeah.
Like hanging off from the side.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but when
Did you
it's
get it from a
off,
crush or like?
It's just, it looks like skin. It's just skin
I
on
was
it.
doing
does
like
it
a
hurt?
military
No,
training.
once it's off, it's off.
And I like went down to the ground holding a rifle, and my
Oh.
finger got smashed between a rock and the rifle,
uh,
and it just like came off, and I was like, oh fuck! I immediately was like, fuck,
You're like the rest of this day is gonna
because there's
suck.
like just sand, there's sort of
Yeah.
like dirt on it. And I was like, that hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
So they had
Something
to,
like that.
Scrape it out, like all the.
Instantaneous right that would probably be fucking gross. Like I've had one where like it crushed and then like a couple weeks later the nail fell off, you know? But like I've never had one where it's like boom. Bloop.
No, that was mine. Like it was like a process of like 2 weeks. It
Yeah,
took
about
it to
2
fall
weeks,
off,
yeah.
and it took it probably another 2-3 weeks for a new one to grow back.
Yeah.
in.
And it never looks right until it finally grows out and you cut it once or twice and you're like, all right, that's
Yeah, it
a
kind of
nail.
looks a little oblong
Yeah.
as it's growing.
It's
in
got some
there.
lumps to it.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Nails are fucking stupid.
Yeah, they are,
Disgusting,
man.
man.
Why
That's
do we
weird,
have-
dude. It's weird.
Could you imagine not having nails? Picture your fingers without nails. Think of how weird that looks.
Why do we
Zubby.
have nails though?
So you
That's
can
a
defend
weird
yourself.
thing, man.
I don't know.
I guess like
Scratch.
Why
Yeah.
are your toes such little pussies?
Think about why hooves.
You
True.
think like evolutionary wise, like we're used to walking in the dark,
Yeah.
and it's kicking shit, and like our toes should be strong as fuck.
dude, I want one big like
So
fucking
weak.
spike. Like
It's
a
crazy to
raptor.
think how hooves evolved. Think about hooves, like the precursor to like modern horses and shit had three
toes, yeah, and they're like fused
but they
together
were
to a
like
hoof.
3 hooved toes. So that's fucking. Imagine a horse that has 3 hooves. And he's
Imagine
like,
a horse that can give you a thumbs up. He's like,
fucking.
That sounds like a good time.
yeah, that does sound like a good time.
What kind of a
Still
grip is
talking
he?
about the prostate.
Prostate check. 1 2 1 2.
Get
Did
that,
you say 3 hooves?
get that hoof check.
Well, shit, man. I think the prostate reference is a good time.
How about this?
Huh.
The name of the episode: three hooves deep.
3 hooves deep. I love
Hooves
it.
deep.
I like it.
That's good.
I like it.
I like it.
Maybe 3.5. We'll see how the night goes. Let's start with 3 though.
Did I say 2? What was that? From,
Road trip, yeah.
Did I say 2? Better
You
be.
better make it 3. Oh, Stifler. Or was it American Pie, wasn't it? Was it one of the American? Was it Road Trip?
Chica.
Either way.
Because they had
Oh,
he's
it's
selling
Road
his
Trip.
semen.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
And
was getting.
He's like, he's talking to that nurse. He's
Yeah.
I don't
I need some
remember Road
assistance.
Trip. I remember Euro Trip. I don't remember Road Trip. I've seen Road Trip.
Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Or no, Austin, Massachusetts. Tom Green, right?
Tom Green.
Fuck yeah. All right, man. Well, that was episode. Try to bring some bubbly if I remember between now and then. We'll see what we can do. But on that note, thank you to everybody for listening and bringing that sick beat.